Hey Jins, it's Shauna here. I wanted to do a short video describing the energy of crystals and understanding how you can work with them. So in this video, we're just gonna talk about a few basic things. My interpretation of crystals, how I've worked with them, how they've worked with me over the years, and I hope that you find it a useful video to help you on your own journey in connecting with crystals. Let's start with crystals. What are they? So crystals is an all-encompassing term for crystalline structures. We also have minerals and stones and rocks encompassed in that overarching term as well. So oftentimes you hear all of these earth materials described as healing crystals, but not every rock that you come into contact with is a crystal per se. So how do they work? There's a lot of debate about whether or not crystals work. In my experience, they have been wonderful tools, not only for calming my energy, but for understanding what's going on within me. So I consider crystals to be pieces of earth energy that keep the frequency and vibration of earth, even if you remove them or detach them from the earth. Aside of this, there have been studies done on quartz crystals, and what they have concluded is that when you apply pressure or stress to a quartz crystal, it emits something called the piezoelectric current. So a lot of people don't know that quartz crystals are actually used in the majority of our electronics, including the cell phone I'm recording this video on. So your watches have them, medical devices have them. So why couldn't you use them in physical, spiritual, and emotional healing and understanding of yourself? So that's crystals in a nutshell. How do you use them? At a very, very base level, I think they make wonderful totems of intention. When a new mineral specimen is discovered, on the spiritual side, there are people who have a divine gift of channeling. These people spend time with minerals and get to know what the nature of the mineral is, what it draws up emotionally inside of you, and how you can connect with it. So this has been going on since the dawn of time. You can look across cultures from Africa, Europe, Asia, the North and South Americas, and see crystals throughout all of the indigenous cultures there. So basically, when we're talking about crystal energy or what the frequency of crystal vibrates at, it's these channelers who have this beautiful gift and are able to give us these interpretations of crystal energy. How you can connect with them. Intention is one of the easiest ways, or my base level, for people just getting started with crystals. So what does that even mean? Yes, if you're walking through a store, you see a crystal, it calls out to you. So say I see this crystal, okay? And it calls out to me, so I pick it up. This stone is known as lapis lazuli, and lapis lazuli is a stone that connects to your third eye and connects to your throat, okay? I will do a second part video over the chakras, but for now, just stay with me, okay? So this particular stone is good for accessing truth, okay, higher knowledge, fostering space for intuition, and helping you discern the truth in others. So if I'm having a hard time telling the truth or discovering what my true nature is, and this stone calls out to me, that inherently is letting me know that that's an area of my life that I need to focus on. So at a very base level, what you could do is use the stones for shadow work surrounding those different topics. So that's one way that I like to use them. Meditation. So a lot of people get hung up on the concept of meditation because they think that your mind has to be completely still and completely quiet, and it doesn't. One of the easiest ways that you can connect with your crystal in meditation is to place it in your left hand, okay? Your left hand is known as your receiving hand. It's how you intake energy, okay? So from an energetic perspective, the left intakes, the right outputs, okay? So when I'm meditating, I'm gonna just place the crystal in my left hand, palms facing up, close my eyes, and maybe I'll sit here this way, okay, if you're doing a seated meditation. If I am laying down, whatever chakra, again, another video, corresponds to the crystal, I will place the crystal over that chakra, okay? So for citrine, which is the stone that I'm holding here, it is a solar plexus chakra stone. So I would place that over my solar plexus chakra and lay in Shavasana flat on my back. So that would be a way that I would do a, lying down meditation with this stone. So 2 ways you can connect in meditation. And then the third way that you could connect with them, and there's lots of different ways, I'm just giving you 3, carry them with you. Okay, so one of the most important things to know about your crystals is connecting with them. Sure, you can place crystals around your home to enhance the environment. You can use them in crystal grids in order to attract a certain energy or essence or manifest something within your life. But if you want to receive the benefits of crystal energy, you have to connect with the stone. So I think the easiest way to do that, wearing them as jewelry, connecting with them by carrying them with you on your person, maybe in a pocket, for a lot of ladies, maybe inside of your bra, maybe inside of your wallet or your purse, maybe down in your sock, however you want to carry and connect with your crystal, having it on you is a beautiful way to connect with them. Okay, how do we take care of them? Okay, so I always like to think of my crystals as my friends. So there's a couple of different ways that you can take care of them. The first is to make sure that you're cleansing your crystals. Okay, so cleansing your crystals means energetically removing any debris that might be on your crystal. You take them out into the world with you during the day. Their job is to absorb any geopathic stress, any electromagnetic frequencies, any low vibrational energy that someone else is emanating, or maybe you're emanating through thoughts and actions. And then when you bring them home, they're still going to carry that energy. So your crystals, their frequency lessens when they're holding on to negative energy. So how can we cleanse them? There's a few different ways, okay? I love to just get sea salt or pink Himalayan salt and lay it out on a little tray. Put your crystals. If you have jewelry, this is great too. You can set your jewelry there. Another way I love to use a cleansing spray. So I make my own, but I use vodka and a stick of Palo Santo and 3 sage leaves. I let it steep overnight. If we're in the midst of a new moon or a full moon, I might put my water outside in the moon to charge. And then I just do 1 part alcohol, 1 part maybe lavender essential oil, because I love the way that smells. Lavender is also beautiful for removing chaotic energy. And then 1 part my moon water. Spritz. I can spritz everything now. I can spritz my home. I can spritz my crystals. This is a really good and easy way to cleanse your crystals or cleanse the energy around you. Plus it smells fantastic. So that's one thing that I like to do as well. The easiest thing, especially if you're carrying crystals around at work, selenite plates, okay? Or wands, yes? Selenite charging plates. You maybe have seen these before. They're just a little plate that you can set all your crystals on. That's a wonderful way. Selenite is a self-cleansing and charging stone. It's a form of gypsum. Therefore, it helps to charge your other crystals as well and cleanse them. And then the final way, and maybe the most invasive way if you're in a public or shared environment, would be a smoke bath, okay? So you guys have probably seen the Palo Santo or sage sticks. You light them on fire. I like to light mine off of a candle, and then you create, a nice bath of smoke and run your crystal through it. So that's just a few ways that you guys can cleanse your crystals. Charging them is a little bit different than cleansing them. Charging them is raising their frequency, so the natural frequency at which they already vibrate. Some ways you can charge your crystals. Moonlight's by far and away the most popular, but not the only way, okay? Sunlight is a beautiful way to charge your crystals too. And in fact, while some crystals will fade in the sunshine, a lot of crystals connect to the more masculine traits of the sun, so they do better being charged in the sun, whereas some crystals connect to the more feminine traits of the moon, so they do better being charged in the moon. So just look up, which crystals should be charged in the sun, which ones should be charged in the moon. That's easy. I can do a video on that too. Aside of that, you can bury your crystals in the soil. They come from the earth. They love to be connected back to the earth, so that's a beautiful way to charge them as well. Programming a crystal is when you give it a specific instruction for how you want it to show up in your life, okay? One of the beautiful things about crystals are that they serve as these little conscious but unconscious beings. I think of my crystals as having the same energetic frequency as my plants have. I talk to them, I play music for them, I play the sound bowls for them, and they show up for me in miraculous ways. So when I get a crystal, first thing I do is thank it for showing up in my life, okay? So I have picked this crystal out at the store. I have brought it home. I have spritzed it with my smudge spray. And I have this crystal here, and I'm going to say, okay, crystal, I know you're a citrine. I want to thank you so much for coming into my life. how do I need you to show up for me? So I am really feeling like as I embark on this YouTube journey, I need an extra dose of confidence in curating these videos. So please allow me to show up in my fullest and most authentic expression and use, my voice to the best of my abilities. That's how I really need you to show up. For me, Citrine, I promise to connect with you, to cleanse you, and to respect you. And I thank you for coming from the earth and into my life. And there you have it. Your crystal is programmed. You can now take it out into the world with you and see how it influences your sphere. This has been a very quick and I hope informative introduction to crystal energy, how to use your crystals, connect with them, what they are, and how to program them. I'll go into more detail crystal by crystal and meditation by meditation, but I wanted you guys to have this video to start out with just to understand how they even work and where to begin. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and then let me know what your favorite crystal is in the comments, or if you have any suggestions for videos that you want to see or crystals that you want to know about. Thanks again for watching. See y'all later.